back to a brand new episode of TheLead Houston, where it's all Houston all the time. Today, we got ourselves another mock draft that we're going to get into. We're back at the simulator, and I am going to cosplay my best impersonation of Mel Kiper Jr. I'm not going to do that, but I will be having a 2-round mock draft. And with the brand new news coming from Aaron Wilson from yesterday's video.
Want to get younger at tight end. I've said that a couple of times. Still hearing that they would like to get someone they can plan ahead for in the future.
And it makes me curious to see what can we do in this draft simulator. Can we get ourselves a tight end? Aaron Wilson mentioned on yesterday YouTube video that I had made. Aaron Wilson mentioned that the Houston Texans are looking at someone younger at tight end. It's a tidbit that I don't think a lot of fans grabbed onto, and it makes me believe that the Houston Texans could be looking at tight end relatively early with having 4 picks inside the top 100. We're only going to do a 2-round mock draft. We're going to have a little fun, and we're going to get into the simulator. So you already know what it is, man. It's the simulator. We're going to do a 2-round draft, and this is a Houston Texans state of mind. Per usual, we will always take a sneak peek to our neighbors of the AFC South and take a look at what they're doing. It's going to be trying to do it as fast as possible, and then we'll obviously scroll and see what some other teams did end up taking. But let's go ahead and get it underway. We are starting this right out the gate. Bam. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And obviously, for the sake of drafting, we are not going to take any of these trade offers, even though some of them are pretty solid offers. So again, we'll reject all of these. And let's go ahead and scroll up, see what we missed. And the Titans are not going to do that. But I digress. The Jaguars, if the Titans did that, I'd be happy. They miss out on the best defensive prospect and a potential game changer at cornerback and a quarterback in general. And they get Mason Graham. No offense to him, but he's not number 1 overall pick worthy. Will Campbell for the Jaguars, I think he's going to be a solid player. Tyler Warren enters the top 10 here. And what do the Colts get? A tackle in Armin Membo. Interesting. Tyler Booker goes 12 now. He is very much creeping up here. And so as we scroll on down into where the Texans pick at 25, we already see the best available players here. Boy, it is tough to pass up on some of these guys. You got Derek Harmon there at DT, Colston Loveland, and this is where I'm going to spend a lot of my time right now, Texans fans, is the news coming from Aaron Wilson yesterday about the Houston Texans and their interest in tight end position and trying to get younger. And he mentioned Kate Stover and he mentioned Brevin Jordan, but he did not mention Dalton Schultz in that mix. It makes me wonder for a while, actually, what are the Texans going to do? Is Colston Loveland somebody that they are going to be willing to take at 25? And what else do they do at the offensive guard position? Because at the moment, you're looking at a Gray Zabel, Donovan Jackson, Wyatt Malum is still there, Tate Ratledge is still there. There's still some solid guards here available. You have Jared Wilson as well from Georgia there. When it comes to the tackles, I mean, obviously, I'm a bigger fan of Josh Connerly Jr. and then Joe Vasanavanea. Marcus Mbao is still there as well. Ultimately, though, you're hoping that one of the tackles that did get drafted here, like Josh Simmons is the one I saw, could fall to you at 25. But let's go with Aaron Wilson's theory. And let's say the Houston Texans go with Colston Loveland at 25. He falls to them. And let's just see what happens. Then we get ourselves going all the way to 58. And obviously, for the sake of drafting, we are going to reject these trade offers. And we're going to scroll back up here and see what did we miss. We drafted Colston Loveland. And then, boom, trade up for Emeka Egbuka and Luther Burden. The wide receivers were definitely there. You missed out on Donovan Jackson and Gray Zabel. Eagles drafted guard after losing Mekhi Becton, or Mekhi Becton, excuse me. And then we're going to scroll on down, and we're going to see who is best available for the Houston Texans. And we are not getting a quarterback, but Marcus Mbow is still there from Purdue. Tate Ratledge is the one for me here. I've drafted him in the last time. I might as well draft him again. But the Houston Texans are going to be looking at this running back position as well. I know it's only a 2-round mock draft. We'll probably have to expand this into a 3-round mock draft the next time we do this. But I do believe the best position for the Texans available here is Tate Ratledge. I understand it's possibly not BPA, but at the end of the day, you desperately need a guard as much as possible, at least some sort of youth and talent at the guard position. I'm a big fan of JT here. Tumalaya, oh man, bad dude right here, man. Would not mind him, but obviously you don't need a defensive end, especially at 58. Jalen Milroe, no. Deion Walker is very interesting, big-time defensive tackle, big old dude. I mean, massive, massive human being, a guy that can definitely uh, plug up to guard center right away and free up lanes for your linebackers. That's exactly what he does. Isaiah Bond is interesting here. TJ Saunders is a very interesting, but more of a pass rush in DT. The Texans really need somebody that can stop the run, considering they have not re-signed Foley Fatukasi. Again, I'm going to go back to Tate Ratledge here. The Texans need a guard. They've already improved the tight end position. They get Tate Ratledge, and they finish round 1 and 2. 2 of the 4 picks in the top 100 go to tight end and guard. What do you think, Texans fans? How do you feel about this situation right here? Again, Aaron Wilson, the one reporting that the Houston Texans are interested in trying to go in a youth movement at the tight end position. Is trading Dalton Schultz on the table, and is drafting a tight end with one of the first 2 picks in this draft the move for the Houston Texans? Colston Loveland, Tate Ratledge, you can't get too mad at that. You already help CJ Stroud as much as possible right here. You get himself a damn good weapon in Colston Loveland. You get himself somebody that he can stay upright and hopefully sling that football into becoming back to that rookie magical year CJ Stroud did have. And hey, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for helping the offense, and I'm all for making his life so much easier. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. Do you like the mock draft? Do you agree, disagree? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. You know I'll reply. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.